Hello and welcome to my video today. I have a Tesla Model 3. This happens to be a 2018 long-range rear-wheel drive. Unfortunately, a couple weeks ago, I ran into a shredded tire on the highway and it damaged the front of the car. Luckily, 2 years ago, I installed a front lip from EVbase, and as you can see here, part of the front lip was damaged and broke off. However, underneath, the car itself is in great condition. So I'm happy that this took the sacrificial hit and preserved the car. So what I'm gonna do is remove the rest of the front lip, and EVbase sent me a new version. This one, instead of being a glossy black, is gonna be a carbon fiber look. So I'm gonna be installing that today. So let's get started. Here are the things I recommend using for this project today. Trim removal tool, Phillips head screwdriver, and a pair of work gloves. And that's it. So here we go. We got the box here. I'm gonna open it up and see what's inside. Individually wrapped in bubble wrap here. Take out the first part. And then that's protected in foam. Here we go with the corner piece. We have some holes for the trim clips to go through. And if you look on the back, we have the double-sided tape. When we're ready to install, we just remove the red plastic. I would make sure that these are all firmly positioned on here. Just go over and tighten them down before you apply it to the car. So let's look at the other pieces. So we have the matching opposite side, same deal. And finally, we have the center piece right here. This also has holes underneath for the trim clips, and we have some double-sided tape on here as well. And we have the attachment points for the end pieces. Inside we have a card from EVbase with information including QR codes. Then we have a bag. So here's the detail of what's in the bag. We have the screws for attaching the components together, adhesion promoter, and the trim clips, as well as additional 3M double-sided tape. So let's go and put these pieces together and get it installed on the car. So I placed the pieces in their correct position. We have the right side, center, and left side. And then we have two screws that we're going to attach here and here, so this becomes one long piece. At that point, you can take all of the red protective plastic off and then adhere it to the car. Make sure that it lines up with the holes that are existing on the car. You will need to remove the trim clips from the car first before applying this. I find it easier to take the screw on the screwdriver, insert it into here so that it is poking out, and then line that up with the hole on the other piece. Don't screw it in all the way because you want to leave some room for adjustment for the second screw. And when both the screws on each side are all the way in, you're all set. So here's what I recommend. Take all the small pieces of the red plastic off and then get the longer pieces started and then flip them around so that you can easily peel them off after. So as you can see, I did that all along here so that it makes it easier for placing this on the bumper with just the partial tape removed. First, let me start off by showing you the existing front lip. And here you can see the area where it separated, broke off. There's some remaining double-sided tape on the car, which I am going to remove. I'm going to clean this area up. Anytime you install one of these types of accessories that uses double-sided tape, I recommend using isopropyl alcohol so that the adhesive sticks on well to the car. So make sure you get that all clean. So when I come back, I'll show you what it looks like. And then I'm going to remove the rest of the cover. So what I'm going to do is slowly pull up on the double-sided tape. There are some clips underneath that I need to remove. So use a trim tool to take those out. Oh, one more right here. So once you get all the clips out, you can slowly peel this off from the car. At this point, I can thoroughly clean this area to get any debris and dirt removed and also take off any of the double-sided tape. All right, it is now clean. I am going to apply some isopropyl alcohol just to give the surface a little bit extra for the double-sided tape to cling to. So we place the front lip centered in front of the bumper, and we're going to line it up so that that centerpiece here matches the center on the grill area here. So, and then make sure all of the holes underneath line up before pressing it for the final installation. I'm also going to use the adhesion promoter all around the edges here. At this point, I lined it up. I made sure that the holes along the bottom are all lined up. Now I'm going to peel the rest of that red plastic off and then push on the front lip all the way in so it's contacting all the points around the top. And then I'm going to do the left and right sides as well. As you're installing it, you'll notice that all the curves for the front lip fit around the car really nicely. Make sure that this area here is important. Make sure you press this side is adhered well to the car. That's what I consider one of the major points on the installation. So once we have the front lip attached with the tape, We can now take the trim clips and insert them underneath because there's going to be a total of 6 holes that need to be filled along the bottom. Here's a look at the 2 holes that are on the left side. I'm going to insert the trim clip right here. Make sure this goes all the way in, and then you just pop it in the rest of the way. And do that for all the rest of them. This trim removal tool is also good for pushing these in all the way if they're giving you some trouble. So here we go. The front lip is now installed on my Model 3, and here you can see it has the glossy carbon fiber. You could also choose matte carbon fiber, glossy black, or matte black if you go to the EVbase website. I have the link in the video description. If you want to purchase this or any other EVbase item, don't forget to use code RANGER for a discount. I think it came out really nice. Super easy installation. You just have to do a little bit of prep work, but it goes on very easy, and I had no problems at all. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.